Hello guys, Mr. ATC, back to you again for another idea of housing throughout recycling. And as you may have seen it in one of the previous videos, I've been cleaning a lot of wood. And as you can see on the table here, I have some wood left over. So today I'm gonna take those few wooden slats and I'm gonna show you how to create another type of crate boxes, but this time a little bit bigger, in order to create a wardrobe. And as usual, if you are new to our community and you would like to see some beautiful ideas, some beautiful way to recycle pallet wood, I will advise you to subscribe just right here. Then click on the bell to receive a notification every time I'm sharing new content with you. And now, let's make it happen. Alright, so as I told you, here are the few pallet slats that I have left from the pallet table that I've showed you a few days ago. And as you can see, they are already cleaned. So the only thing I have to do now is to take the measurements and to mark the measurements actually and start the cutting. And as you may have seen it in one of the past videos a few years ago, I think it was 3 years ago, pallet crate boxes are very easy to create. And depending on the size you want them, you will need to cut 3 different sizes of pallet slats. You will have those going on the side, and after that those going in front, and the last ones will be the one going at the bottom of it. And now I will be using some 4x4 scrap wood actually that I have in my workshop, and using my table saw in order to cut them in half. Note that I will be adding those pieces of wood as a support on each side of those crate boxes. Then now taking the measurements, the appropriate measurements, in order to cut them using my miter saw. Okay, so now that we have everything ready, I'm gonna start assembling each of them using wood glue and my nail gun. And I will also repeat the same process on the other side. Then now that I have the first one ready, it's time to create the second one, then moving after that to the side. And note that in order to assemble this design, you will have several ways. But here, in order to attach the sides, the different slats, I've decided to take them one by one and to glue them, then use my nail gun. Then repeating again the same process on the other side. To finally add the last pieces as I'm showing you here. Keep in mind that I will advise you to add some wood glue before you attach it. Then now I'm moving to the last step in order to complete the first crate box. I will be cutting the bottom slats to the size in order to after that add some wood glue again, then attach using my nail gun. Then now I'm completely done. It's time for me to go and start applying some wood filler. And as you may have seen it, in order to complete this design, you will need to create several crate boxes of the same size, of course. So as you can imagine, you will need a lot of pallet wood. Alright, so now I will take a look in order to see how I can dispose them in order to have a very nice wardrobe. One of the cool things with crate boxes is the fact that you can dispose them as you want in order to create different patterns. And of course, if you would like to, you can modify the design as you want. Alright, so as you all know, I love the wood burning design, the wood burning method that I used all the time. So in this project, I will be also applying a thin layer of Sushugiban, as we all know it now, the Sushugiban effect. Then after that, sand as much as possible in order to remove some of the dust. Then applying a black paint color in order to change a little bit the design. Note that I'm not showing you here that I'm putting a thin layer of transparent lacquer as well, but if you would like to, you can always do that. Alright, now so I'm moving to the metallic hanger that I will be adding into the gap here, and in order to add it, I will just fix the support that will help me to hang my metallic bar. Alright, so here we are. So now I can cut my metallic bar to size. Then after that, start hanging some of the clothes. Et voila, here you are with a very nice wardrobe created with crate boxes. Alright guys, as usual, it's always a pleasure for me to share all those ideas with you, to show you how I'm recycling on a daily, weekly, monthly and even yearly basis now to create some beautiful designs using pallet wood at home. As always, if you are new to our concept, to our community, I would advise you to join us via the ATC app here. Then click on the bell to receive a notification every time I'm sharing new content with you. Then I will see you next time.